basketball at Oracle. Home of the Warriors in Oakland, California, live on 2K Sports. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And a one-game homestand for the Warriors as Golden State will try to recharge their batteries on their home court. Well, there's certainly Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw
tell you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. That's good from Durant.
You know, when you look at the Thunder and their defense, it starts with the length they have on the perimeter. It also helps to have rim protectors backing them up on any drive.
And a final note on the Thunder defense. A lot of it is a mentality. They have guys that aren't scared to challenge shots, and they're a solid group that knows how to play tough team defense.
Westbrook again. It's Barbosa. Green, the screen. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Westbrook off on the layup.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers.
And Durant comes to help. 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry can't get it to go.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
That's good. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Westbrook against Curry. Outside Westbrook. The 11-footer. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Westbrook's got 6. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against Cleveland.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from 3.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, when you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
That doesn't go either for Durant. Warriors trailed by 3. The 11-footer. And Green gets it to go.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. Durant attacking. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Different look here for the Warriors. Ezeli's checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Barnes. Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Here's Livingston. High post try.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
To the wing on the left. No good on the three.
9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
That's tipped. And Thompson kicks to Livingston. And again, no good by Golden State.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Morrill kicks to Payne. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Yes, really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Here's Livingston. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. Here's Cantor. So it. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Curry is up there with Iguodala. Then it's Rush. Then there's Festus Ezeli. And it's Barnes in at power forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. It's Curry with the drive. It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. And the Warriors with some changes. Bogut comes in for Festus Ezeli. And it's Barbosa in for Brandon Rush. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Adams checked in.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Westbrook drives in. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Throwing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Thunder shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Roberson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And both free throws good for Westbrook. Warriors trail by 5. Curry with it. 5 points in the game. Passes it to Barnes. He feeds it to Iguodala. From beyond the arc and then some.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Westbrook again. It's Curry. Ibaka outside. Outside Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the elbow. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Westbrook against Curry. Iguodala dishes to Barbosa. Here's Curry with the three.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early.
And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
The Warriors trailing. Curry kicks to Iguodala. That ties it up. Iguodala's got 5 points so far.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Durant, the pass to Adams. Back to Durant. Cannot hit. Excellent D here by Iguodala. Here's Barbosa. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Durant just inside the line. Releases from the wing and drills it. Now a timeout called by Golden State. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams better team.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
Draymond Green has checked in for the Warriors. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Payne, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Curry, here we go.
Over the last 10, looking at the Warriors, here's how they compare to the rest of the league. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're also #1 in three-point shooting. This is a team that loves to cast up shots from behind the arc.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter, but right now he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Curry brings the double. And so here is Oklahoma City. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Durant. No good off the back of the rim. Golden State's gone 1 or 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And the Warriors miss again. The Thunder with the lead. The feed to Payne. Screen by Ibaka. Payne dishes to Robertson. Pass to Durant. That doesn't go either for Durant.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
There's no doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Cantor checked in for Adams. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Waiters in for Robertson. Here's Waiters. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Leandro Barbosa. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Thunder trailing by 3. Now here's Payne, guarded by Kerr. Payne can't hit.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Leandro Barbosa on the wing. Iguodala kicks to Bogut. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Different look here for the Warriors. Ezeli's checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Andre Iguodala. Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Here's Golden State now. They're on a 13-5 run. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. Westbrook, no good.
And once he had to change his shot in the face of the D, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall.
And a pretty... We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for Oklahoma City right now, down low it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Roberson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
It's stolen by Curry.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal.
Shot is no good.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Back to Durant. It's stolen by Bogut. Inside. Barbosa. Lays it up and banks it in. Barbosa's got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors.
Maybe with that, the lid on this basket will be lifted for him.
Durant kicks to Westbrook. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Barnes. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum. Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
The Warriors making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Let's take this chance to look at the teams that have been the league's most efficient passers this past month. The Warriors, #1.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they pass the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Payne passes to Canner. Inside. Payne can't hit.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Can they get it? Offensive rebound. Cantor. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
5 to shoot. Green dishes to Curry. And the jumper falls for him. Curry's got 13.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together. So far, his shot selection has been questionable. A lot of tough contested shots. If I'm coaching, I might sit him down for a minute.
Now a timeout called by... change here. Thompson's checked in. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Back to Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. 11 feet away. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there. Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Livingston kicks to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Westbrook's got the ball. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Tell you what, that was all made possible by the heads-up defense at the other end.
And I love that as soon as they get their hands on the basketball, they immediately get out in transition.
Green, the screen. Up off the screen. Flews off the pick and hammers it home.
Oh, and he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back, with an in-your-face stuff.
Guys, some pride bubbling up right there. He wasn't about to be outshone.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
Yeah, doing exactly what he had to do right there, Greg, to make sure he wasn't going to get flushed on or Instagrammed.
19 seconds left to play in the third. Here is Livingston. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Thompson outside. From outside the arc. And we've reached the end of the third. Warriors lead by 7. And the final period of play just... Thunder trailing by 7. Iguodala the 3 with Barnes the stretch 4. Curry is out there with Barbosa. And it's Ezeli in at the 5. Home in the paint. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt. A very good half for them from the field. They've got their shooting percentage up over 50%.
Yeah, their offense heating up, and anytime you shoot it this well, you're going to give yourself a chance to get the W.
Westbrook, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor. And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be, he's not making that one.
Curry outside. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan said to the team. He got after them and told them to turn up the intensity, saying, we've put ourselves in a corner, and now we've got to fight our way out. Show me what you have. Let's see if we've got what it takes, guys.
Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for the Warriors. No good from Durant. Warriors leading by 10. 14 feet away. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Iguodala. 18 points for Steph Curry. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Here's Barbosa. Shot no good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Cantor. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Durant kicks to Westbrook. Got a hand on it. Here's Barbosa. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got 3 assists now in this one. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Thunder trailing by 16. Screen by Ibaka. Durant again. Iguodala. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Westbrook, here we go. The Thunder with another miss.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball, unable to help them close this gap.
Now the dish to Barnes. On its way from Barbosa for 2. And it's Barbosa again missing.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Warriors.
Clark, the differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
They made the defense adjust by moving the ball like that, and there was no answer for it.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And asserting themselves right from the start, guys. They'll be taking the front end of a 4-game season series between these two clubs. They've got to feel good getting the upper hand tonight against the Thunder.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Stephen Curry. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Different look here for the Warriors. Ezeli's checked in for Barnes. Rush comes in for Andre Iguodala. Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. Kyle Singler comes in for Kevin Durant. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Waiters. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're behind by 16. 55 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. .55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now the pass to Roberson. He kicks it to Durant. To the wing right side. Westbrook. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Well, Clark, they can burn some clock if they want to.
Yeah, and maybe buy a little oxygen while they're doing it.
Livingston passes to Rush. Dishes to Ezeli. Feeds it to Livingston. And Durant comes to help. 5 to shoot. A 3 ball. Livingston no luck. Outside Westbrook. Launches a 3. And the shot is good. So we see the Warriors taking the game here.